At the start of the day, the sun says hello. It's shining my way, it's saying let's go. It's so nice to hear the button go ding. Who could it be? My heart starts to sing. Albie's elevator. Albie's elevator. Albie's elevator. Oh yeah.
Each floor is a friend, each floor is a neighbor. And where do we meet?
On Albie's elevator. Albie's elevator. Albie's elevator. Albie's elevator. Oh yeah. Albie's elevator.
So I save up some money and go dance with the penguin like this. A do 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 dee. Oh, hi, and welcome to my super duper elevator. I'm so glad you're here. Time to make sure the elevator is ready. Tibbets?
Ready, Albie?
Elevator buttons ready?
Elevator buttons are colorful, shiny, and activated. Ready.
Carrot check. Ready?
The elevator has beep, boop, boop, 4 baby carrots. Recalculating. 3 baby carrots.
The perfect amount. Pep talk ready!
Pep talk. There's nothing we can't do together.
There is nothing we can't do together. That means with me and you and you and you and you and you. I'm ready for the day. It's chilly, but not like beans and cheese chili. Chilly like cold. Time to get my favorite blanket in the whole world. Blanket, I'm ready for you. What was that?
Scanning. It's a common moth. And it is freaking me out. Let's forget that ever happened.
A moth? Weird. Anyway, time for my handy dandy super warm elevator blanket. My blanket has ginormous holes in it. How did that happen? That little moth is eating my favorite blanket! That moth made the holes. Moth! Come down here right now, you!
Floor 33, please. Hey, Albie, I was thinking, would you rather eat 100 little granola bars or one giant granola bar?
Put it back, Moth! Put it back! Put my blanket back!
Hey, what's going on?
A moth ate my blanket!
Oh, your super warm blanket that you love a lot?
It has holes in it now. Oh. I'm really sad.
I'm sorry, Albie. I would be sad too. One time, my friend's turtle ate my whole sandwich before I even got a bite. I cried.
That moth should uneat my blanket.
Excuse me.
Why don't you take a deep breath in and a deep breath out? Breathing helps me feel calm. Better?
A little. I want to fix my blanket. Will you help me?
Being my own boss means I take breaks when I want. Hey, boss, can I take a break to help Albie? Sure thing, my super cool employee, Zia.
Might I suggest a local fabric worker?
Tibbets, using that robot brain to come up with an awesome idea. I like it. Maybe someone who works on quilts.
What's that?
A quilt is like a blanket that, well, it's a blanket, but you know what? I don't know what makes a quilt a quilt. I know it usually has different patches on it.
Patches? Like patches that pirates wear. Like, yar!
Yarr.
Patches of fabric like this, me hearty.
Yar!
There used to be a hole in it. But instead of throwing out my favorite tote bag, I used a patch of fabric to fix it.
Whoa! Tibbets! Destination quilting.
Stalling mode activated, Albie!
Location locked on.
Electromagnetic point bollards, boinging!
Boing, boing.
Power now.
Oh, hi, Albie.
Blanket emergency. We need your help.
Of course. What's the problem?
My favorite blanket has holes in it.
Oh, my. I've seen those kind of holes before. Let me guess. Moth.
A moth ate my blanket like it was a big, delicious blanket pie.
Excuse me.
I don't think I can fix all these holes by myself.
Could you tell us what a quilt is?
Sure. A quilt is different than a blanket. A blanket has just one layer. A quilt is made out of smaller and larger pieces of fabric. All the layers are sewn together like a big warm sandwich.
Oh. How do you make a quilt?
Let me show you. You could take a piece of fabric, any size that you like, and you can grab another scrap and you can put it on top and sometimes you don't even need a machine to sew. You can embellish it with buttons and leftover jewelry. Sometimes we'll make a project and we have some pieces left over and we will share them with other quilters. So when I have pieces of fabric that they give me, they help to remind me of my generous friends. You can put all kinds of fabric together. You can put that with that, this with this, this with that. With every piece of fabric, there's something you can create.
Wow! Look at all the patches. You don't need one big perfect blanket.
Exactly. Oh, here's a piece to get you started. Bye, Albie. Bye, Zia.
Bye! Wow! A patch of fabric to turn my blanket into a quilt. Maybe I can do this with a little bit of help.
It looks like we're gonna need a few more patches.
Yeah. Oh, could we ask other neighbors if they have any?
Great idea, Albie. Sit tight. I'll be right back.
Excuse me.
Well, I never.
Oh, Moth! Why did you eat my favorite blanket? You could have eaten any other blanket in the whole world.
Excuse me.
Then stop burping! Why did you eat a blanket anyway? Blankets aren't food!
Information! The common moth eats natural fibers found in clothing, carpet, drapes, upholstery, and bedding.
So, you ate my blanket because it was food?
Great news, Albie. Jay had a patch of fabric from an old sweater he never wears anymore. He wanted you to have it.
Oh, wow! A piece of sweater from Jay?
Then I went to Rosie, and she had a patch of fabric from an old Halloween costume.
Another perfect patch from Rosie!
Then I had a patch of fabric from when I fixed my tote bag. A piece of me, Zia's tote bag, for you!
Oh, thank you, Zia's tote bag. Wow, we almost have enough patches for my quilt. Hey, the moth that ate my blanket brought a piece to add to the quilt.
I think that's the moth's way of apologizing by helping make the new one.
Moth, I'm still upset you ate my blanket, but thank you for helping me make my new quilt. All right, everyone, let's get quilting! Huggy!
Albie!
You know what to do?
Muzu! Repeat!
If you need a hand, I can lend you one. If you need an ear, I can lend you one. If you need a voice, I can lend you one. Need help with a choice, I can give you some, maybe. If you need a shoulder, I can lend you one. Need advice from someone older, I can give you some. Remember what I told you, that it's all for one. And one for all of y'all. It's all for one, for all of us. It's all for one, for all of us. It's all for one, for all of us. True, you, and you too. I'm feeling blue because I think I need a clue for what I'm trying to do. I can't figure out. My abuela called me up for help carrying out a bunch of stuff. I mean, a bunch of stuff. With just the two of us, we couldn't move it fast enough. Then I saw a friendly face. One of my neighbors walking back to their place. Saw the boxes full and bags of clothes.
How you doing, us? You can hand me those.
How did you know that I would ask for help?
Because if I were you, I need help myself.
Oh, Sly, you're so kind and wise. Maybe when we're done, I'll buy us pizza and fries. Maybe if you need it, I could help change a light bulb. If you ever want to use something of mine, just call me and Abuela will help you anytime. If you need a hand, we can lend you one. If you need an ear, we can lend you one. Remember what we told you, that it's all for one. And one for all of y'all. It's all for one, for all of us. It's all for one, for all of us. It's all for one, for all of us. You, and you. Let's work. Piece by piece, put the puzzle together. More friends, the better. Group games, build trust. Let's work. Never alone, takes a village, young and old. You and me, same team, we the dream. Working together. Let's work, let's play, let's rest. Working together, you and me, same team. Working together. Let's work, let's play, let's rest. Let's work, let's play, let's sing, let's dance. Working together. If you need a hand, I can lend you one. If you need an ear, I can lend you one. Let's work, it's all for one, play, for all of us, sing, and one for all.
Wow, this quilt is amazing. It has a piece of everyone on it.
This quilt tells the story of us.
Thanks for going on this adventure with me. My blanket had holes in it, but we filled it with something special.
Oh, and one more thing.
Right! Dun 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 dun! All the scraps of fabric we didn't use in the quilt for our new friend Moth to eat. Tibbets, hit it!
If you need a hand, I can lend you one.
This is my favorite song that I
If you
just
need a
made
voice,
up.
I can lend you one. Need help with a choice, I can give you some, maybe. If you need a shoulder, I can lend you one. Need advice from someone older, I can give you some.
Lead support for this program has been provided by the William Penn Foundation, with additional support from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, the Sidewater Family Foundation, the Thomas Locke Charitable Fund, and viewers like you.